Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We from Group 4 will present about leadership figure of Caliph Umar al-Khattab.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Muhammad Arif bin ARIFIN. First, about leadership. Leadership is about mapping out where you need to go to win as a team or an organization, and it is more dynamic, exciting and inspiring. Leaders help themselves and others to do the right thing. They set direction, build an inspiring vision and create something new. An integrative definition of leadership: a leader is one or more people who select, equip, trains and influences one or more followers who have diverse gifts, abilities and skill, and focus the followers to the organization mission and objective, causing the followers to willingly and enthusiastically expend spiritual, emotional and physical energy in a coordinated effort to achieve the organization mission and objective. There are 4 qualities of effective leaders. First is create an inspiring vision of the future. Second is motivate and inspires people to engage with that vision. Third, manage delivery of the vision. Fourth and last, coach and build a team so that it is more effective in achieving the vision.
My name is Nurul BINTI. Biography of Umar al-Khattab. Umar's real name is Umar ibn al-Khattab bin Nufail bin Abdul Uzza bin Riyah bin Kur bin Razah bin Adi bin Ka'ab bin Lu'ay al-Qurash. He was born in 13 years of field after the 11th year and was born in Makkah. A knowledgeable person, capable of reading and writing because it was a rare event at that time, and also a brave fighter, famous for his courage. His task of managing livestock was a continuous occupation in Makkah before converted to Islam. When the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ began to preach Islam openly, Sayyidina Umar defended the teachings of the Quraysh community. He was one of the most powerful against Islam at that time. Umar converted to Islam the incident and hit his brother in anger and frustration. He apologized and in return he recited the Holy Quran to his brother. Umar was moved to hear the holy verses of the Quran and converted to Islam on that day. Encourage the spread of knowledge among Muslims, especially in the knowledge of the Quran. The Caliph himself ensured that everything he said was confirmed by the Quran itself. The greatness of the Quran is so obvious that everything that is done, pledge, and intent is based on the Quran and Sunnah. Caliph Umar al-Khattab strongly encouraged the spread of knowledge among Muslims. The existence of colleges throughout the entire Islamic empire symbolized the grandeur of Islamic education at that time. The companions were sent to all Islamic colonies as a measure to educate Muslims and spread Islam throughout the world. Issue orders to teach children swimming, horse riding, poetry and Arabic literature. Umar al-Khattab during his tenure as Caliph issued an order to teach children to swim, ride horses, poetry and Arabic literature. So it is not considered a violation of the Sunnah. In fact, it is in addition to the existing traditional curriculum.
Selection of Sayyidina Umar al-Khattab. Sayyidina Umar al-Khattab was the second caliph after Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. His election to become Caliph was a suggestion from Sayyidina Abu Bakr himself. When Sayyidina Abu Bakr fell ill, he was already thinking of an individual who would replace him. Sayyidina Abu Bakr evaluated one by one of the companions who could be his successor, but he felt Sayyidina Umar was the right person for the position. He also discussed with Sayyidina Abdul Rahman bin Auf and Sayyidina Osman bin Affan. These two friends agree with his suggestion. After that, Sayyidina Abu Bakr asked Sayyidina Osman bin Affan to write his will on the induction. Sayyidina Abu Bakr asked him to read it in front of the other companions. At the same time, he would like to hear if there are other proposals to become Caliph. However, everyone accepted and agreed to the induction. So, after the death of Sayyidina Abu Bakr, Sayyidina Umar al-Khattab became the second Caliph based on the will and continued to preach Islam.
The reign of Caliph Umar al-Khattab. Umar bin al-Khattab was the second Caliph after Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, who succeeds in carrying out the trust of the people in running the wheel of government. Umar bin al-Khattab created a good political climate, firmness of principles, and strict planning, creating an important economic and management system, drew a line of conquest with so much expansion that Islamic territories encompassed the Arabian Peninsula.
Success history Sayyidina Umar radhiyallahu anhu. During the reign of the Sayyidina Umar, the Islamic Empire grew rapidly. Muslim conquered Mesopotamia and part of Persia from Persian Empire, successfully conquered the Persian Empire, and conquered Egypt, Palestine, Syria, and North Africa, also Armenia from Byzantine, Eastern Rome. In 637, after a long siege of the Jerusalem, the Muslim army conquered the city. The great priest of Jerusalem, Patrick Sopranis, handed over the key to the Sayyidina Umar. Sayyidina Umar made many reforms to the Islamic system of government, such as establishing a new administration in a new conquered area and appointing a capable warlord. During the reign, also the cities of Basra and Kufa are built.
Justice has been able to be upheld while preventing harm to people. Thus, the nature of justice and leadership that Umar al-Khattab had was very helpful in excellent leadership. During his leadership, Islam was not only a highly regarded religion, but also feared by infidels. Sayyidina Umar also has proven that Islamic law and punishment are comprehensive. Sayyidina Umar was very concerned about justice for Islamic punishment, and he has proven that Islamic law and punishment are comprehensive. Sayyidina Umar's justice shows how to serve as an example for a leader and for all Muslims. The justice and leadership of Sayyidina Umar can be a role model for all leaders and all Muslims.
My name is NORASSEKIN BINTI ROSLI. Sayyidina Umar al-Khattab has made improvement to the tax system in Syria. Farmers were charged 1 dinar and 1 grain per person according to the size of the land they owned. Sayyidina Umar al-Khattab is very concerned with the systematic education system. He established many schools everywhere in every city. Sayyidina Umar al-Khattab also formed the Shura Council, which was the highest council during his illness. All issues affecting the country's political, security, and social issues will be discussed together at the event.
Sayyidina Umar Al-Khattab founded the Al-Hijri calendar. He made the year of the migration of the Prophet Muhammad from Mecca to Medina as the beginning of the calculation of the calendar for Muslim. Sayyidina Umar Al-Khattab also founding Ad-Diwan. In the year 20 Hijri, many countries become Islamic colonies, and this made the administrative system need a best arrangement. Initially, this Ad-Diwan was only found in the provinces that had a large army, but its implementation was extended to the whole country including Medina.
My name is Nurul Safiqah. As a conclusion, there are various notions pertaining to the term of leadership. Leadership in Islam can consider and define as influence other people in the organization to achieve a goal based on the practices and principles of Islamic leadership. These principles of Islamic leadership were centered at achievement which is in line with Quran and Sunnah.